Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here and jumping in on this video today. I have some really exciting news. And this actually, now that I think about it, it's like a full circle moment almost because I believe when I decided to start utilizing my YouTube channel to come on and just create videos of Devinah's content and everything in between. I actually started those first couple of videos. I believe they were about Phantasia. So this is almost like a full circle moment. I have to go back and check. And I'm so excited because we have had countless of people message us, send me DMs on Instagram, send me emails about the Phantasia singles. And I am so excited to announce that we will now be selling the singles individually. Or, I'm sorry, the shadows from Phantasia, they're going to be sold individually now. So, the purpose of this video is one, to let you know that we are now going to release the eyeshadows separate from the palette. So, you're able to pick out whichever shadows you want from the 9-pan color story. The palette will not be available. It's only available in the full palette collection. So basically what we did, just to recap for those of you that are new to Devinah, or for those of you that are not new and have been with us for a while, for a year, 6 months, whatever the case is, we're in a single eyeshadow artisan brand. Like everything that we make is handmade. And all of our eyeshadows, we sell them as singles. We had a lot of people ask, will you ever create a palette and release a palette? So we had Phantasia, we had the Sea of Shadows, and the Mystic Cove palette. We've always created curated bundles like the Carnival Suites, Phantom Orbs. Way back in, I believe, 2016, we created the Spartacus bundle, or it might have been 2017. And the Spartacus bundle, it was, I believe, 9 shades. And that was inspired by was it Showtime or HBO or Cinemax? It was the Spartacus series on one of those networks. But it was only the single eyeshadows that we had. We didn't have any palettes, any themed palettes with little designs on them. We never offered that before until we were, asked about it for quite a while. And then we decided, why not? Let's just go ahead and get a palette and sell it together. So we did with this palette. This is the first one that we released that came with the palette and with the shadows inside. And when we ship it, they come just like normal in their single eyeshadow sleeves. And you can create your own colorway the way you like. This is the original way that I had created it. I kept all the mattes in the corner. So these 4 corners are the matte shadows, and then the cross, I guess you can say, is all of the shimmer shadows. The Sea of, let me show you really quick. I have them here. The Mystic Cove and the Sea of Shadows. These 2 palette sets were not sold as a palette collection. We brought the eyeshadows out as singles, and then we included the palettes with them. So this is kind of like my little baby, and I love the unicorn on it. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm so excited that now you guys are able to, for those of you who didn't pick up the whole palette, maybe because this color story wasn't for you, maybe you don't wear the pinks, or I'm sorry, not the pinks, the like mauve tones, maybe that's just not your jam, but you see a couple of shimmers in here that you really like, you're able to now pick those up. I will be sending out an email when they do go live. I'll be adding them to the shop between tonight and tomorrow. So if you are part of our email list, then you'll get the email blast letting you know that Phantasia singles are ready. So This look today is made with just the Phantasia collection. I only wore, let me see, how many shades did I put on? I have, this is Estrella, and I have that in my inner corner. It's a matte. Remember, the four corners are the mattes. I have Estrella here on the top of my crease. And then I have, this one is Magnus. Magnus is on my lower lash line. And then I used a little bit of Estrella underneath that as well, underneath Magnus. And then I have, this is Lucius, and I have that on this part of my eye. And then for my lids, my inner corner is Frostbane. This, I know this, everybody's gonna go crazy for this one because, I mean, how can you not? This is so good. I'm wearing Frostbane for my inner corner, and this is Fire Gaze. I have that on the first half of my lid. Well, it's not even the half, it's like a third. And then I have Storm Rider all the way into Magnus. Isn't it pretty? I really like it. I can't wait to take photos of this one. So let's get into the swatches. I'm so excited for everybody to finally get a shade or two from this collection and add it to your Devinah collection that you already have at home. So what we're going to do is I'm going to swatch all the mattes first, and then we're going to go through and swatch the 5 shimmers, just so that you can see the mattes. And then you're able to pick and choose which ones you want. So the first one that we're going through is Cassius. And if you go to the website, you'll be able to see I have, there's meanings behind the names. And the descriptions are cute. I got a little creative with this one. I was having fun with it. Okay, so that's this one here in the palette. That's Cassius. Okay, next we're going into Lucius. And this one is one of my favorites. Again, it's the one that I'm wearing on my top crease here. That's what it looks like there. So pretty. I love this one. Next, we're going into Magnus, which is this corner one here. This one is also gorgeous. Oh my God, just these two alone, my faves. I'm drawn to colors like this. I really am. These colors, personally, for me, are my jam. Like, I can rock these by themselves with just one sparkle shimmer and call it a day. And I'm happy. All day long, I'm happy. I love these type of grungy, almost like mauve tones. And then this one is beautiful too. This one that we're going into is Estrella, and it's almost, I want to call it, now remember, color descriptions, whether people say they are or they not, truly they are they're very subjective. What you see could be completely different than what another person sees. To me, to my eye, what I see with Estrella is like a more peach leaning orange, and it is so beautiful. I really like this one too, especially on my medium olive skin tone. It comes out like, it looks really bright on my skin, and then you can tell how it looks here on my, I just have it up in here, and I really love wearing it there in that area of my skin. I'm going to darken it up just a little bit so you can see it. This one is so pretty. So those are the 4 mattes. So you can choose from, this one here is Cassius, and then we have Lucius, Magnus, and Estrella. They will be available as singles for the first time, and I am so excited. I'm excited because now I'll be able to see even more people who just weren't feeling palettes. You know, there's a lot of people who are still very into their single shadows, and they don't really purchase a lot of palettes, which I found is kind of cool. I've chatted with a lot of people that are into their singles, I'm excited for them. I'm excited for everybody, but especially the ones that love their single shadows. Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. So let me take a quick break and see who's in the live chat. Hi, Alexandria. Thank you for being here. And thank you for chatting with me for just a quick minute yesterday. Hi, Christy. Australia, I love your name. So pretty. Good morning to you. Hi, Dawn. Oh my God, Brandon, you're here. I'm so excited. New to Devinah, how dare y'all? Welcome to the promised land. Oh my God, I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Brandon, for being here. Yep, Frostbane. Hi, Angela. Yes. Well, he doesn't make the eyeshadows, so my husband doesn't. He doesn't do. Actually, I'm lying. He did make Mystic Moon Pie, which incidentally is like one of our best sellers. So he always like throws that in my face that he made one of our top sellers, which is cool. I'm happy. But as far as like the matte shades, I do all the blending of the different oxides and come up with these colors and stuff. So yep, we do everything here. None of our products are labbed. As far as our powder products, those are all hand blended, hand mixed, hand press. Well, we got a machine now, so we are not hand pressing single eyeshadows like one by one. Now we're able to put them in our press and press those. I know, exactly, right? Of course. But I'm happy though, because when he did make it, I was like, ooh, this is pretty. Okay, so now we're going to get into the shimmers. And I know this is what a lot of people are going to be excited for. And I have a feeling if you have Nokomis, this inner corner is, I want to say it's like a softer Nokomis, but has that same punch, like that same kind of UV glow, especially on gloomy days. So yesterday, if you guys were here for this actual video, it was supposed to go live yesterday, which was the 11th, Wednesday. And we had a power outage right at like 4:34, like in the 4:30-ish hour. And when I was walking around the house, looking at myself in different mirrors, I was like, holy shit, this looks good. I also I jumped on Instagram and did a story to let everybody know that I had no power, so I could go live, but I would have to sit outside, and I wasn't going to do that and show swatches. And in that video, in the story, the little story clip that I took, I rewatched it because this inner corner Frostbane was like beaming. So it's kind of softer because it has more color, whereas Nokomis is translucent. This has more color, and you'll see when I swatch it. I think I'll swatch that one first. We'll work from the bottom and go up. But oh my God, it's really pretty and glowy. This one, actually, you can catch it more on this side. See that? I love it. So good. Okay. So we're going to start with Frostbane because I think this is going to be the one that everybody is going to lose. See how it looks in the pan? But it really is, if I get closer, you can kind of see it. Let's start with Frostbane. I'm so excited to show you this. Available as a single, you guys. Okay, let me try and do my beauty guru. Can you see that shift? Let's see how it looks here. I have 5 of them. Okay, I'm going to do this one kind of high. Look at that. So do you see what I mean? That it's got a little more, it's not as translucent as Nokomis, obviously. Well, actually, it's not translucent at all because it has this base. It's like I see 3 different colors in here depending on the light. There's almost like a reddish pink, a pink, and then it goes into like this blue. It's not an indigo. It's not like that blue purple like Nokomis, but it does have a purple look to it. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This is where, when it's on this high point right here, this is where I feel like you could see like that reddish color, like the red pink color. So this is Frostbane. If you're loving this one, make note of it. Okay, next one that we're going into will be Ember Rain. So we're going to go into this one here. That's Ember Rain. This one, I feel all of these are going to be popular. Ember Rain, I feel it's going to be like a Mystic Moon Pie in a way. This is the most beautiful coral brown, like a corally brown. I think that's how I described it in my pictures that I took, that I posted on my Instagram, my DeAndre Rain Instagram. I was wearing this in a look, and I called it a corally brown with blue sparkle. It's gorgeous. And this is what it looks like here. See how it's like a coral brown right there? Do you see that? On this side of my finger. And then it goes to like a bluish green. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Here we go. I hope I do these swatches good. Look at that. You see? See this coral over here on this side? Oh my gosh, I love this. Come on, focus. So pretty. So this is Ember Rain. So we got Frostbane, Ember Rain. Okay, and then next we're going to go into Starborn. And Starborn is a gorgeous green. This green, it shifts. It has like a yellow to it with a pink. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Oh, this one is so pretty also. Let's see. Can you see? See that yellow there? And then that pink. And then you can also see that green too. It's like, oh, it's gorgeous. Now, green, because I do have like an olive undertone, it kind of disappears on my skin sometimes. So let's see if I could get the green to show up on here. So that's one swatch. I'm gonna swatch it one more time just to see if I could pull that green out more. Look at how pretty. So this is Starborn. Oh, yeah, you could see that green that way. Okay, which ones are you guys liking so far out of these three? Okay, next we are going to go into Fire Gaze, which is this one here. And Fire Gaze is the one that I'm wearing on this inner portion of my eye. And it's gorgeous. Okay, let's see. So fun swatching. I love it. Okay, there's Fire Gaze. Let me do another swatch of it. I'm going crooked now because I'm not doing it. Oh my God, that one's pretty too. So when on my eyes, when it's catching, when I turn a certain way, that orange, this orange that you see here on the flip right here, right there, that orange, it blends in with the Straya that's on the top of my lid. Maybe this eye you can kind of tell. I have my lights down low so that these swatches can come out pretty good so you can see the colors and the shifts. So Frostbane, Ember Rain, Starborn, and Fire Gaze. Okay, and the last one, which is absolutely gorgeous too. I'm telling you, all of them are good, but I just have a feeling of Frostbane. This one is, oh, I didn't show you in the pan. So the last one that we're going into is this one here on the top, which is Storm Rider. Okay, let's see. How can I do it this way? Dang, I was able to get all these swatched on here. So that's Storm Rider. I'm going to swatch it one more time. Trying to get better at swatching these where I'm not actually looking at it this way. If I pull my hand, then you'll be able to see it more. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at how gorgeous. Okay, so that is the Phantasia collection. It's a 9-pan collection that comes with the pellet if you want the whole pellet together. If you've never picked up the pellet since its release, which was last year, but you've had your eye on a couple of shades, now you're able to get the singles from this collection. So I am super excited because, again, for those of you that may have came in late, I'm so excited. It's almost, I was saying in the beginning of this video that it's almost like a full circle event. When I decided to make this channel about Devinah, where I can come on and swatch and do different things, I wanted to name my videos Devinah After Dark because I was going to do YouTube videos at night after I was done with work. So Devinah After Dark. But there's so many people that have not been able to catch these videos at, later in the evening at like 5 in the afternoon, which is what I'm doing now, Pacific time. So back when I started this channel, I want to say that the first couple of lives that I did was to introduce Phantasia. So it's almost like a full circle. For the past year since we've had Phantasia, it was only sold in a pellet, and we are so excited to now come to the decision that we're just going to release the singles because we're always asked, will the singles ever be available? Will the singles ever be available? So going forward, you are now able to pick up any of the singles from the Phantasia pellet. The pellet itself, just the empty pellet, we're not going to have this available as a single item purchase. If you want the pellet, then it comes with the entire collection, and that's just for inventory control on our end. We need to make sure that we have enough of the pellets to go with the actual stock that we do have of Phantasia. So if you want the pellet, it comes as a full collection with the shadows. And if you just want a few of these shadows, you're able to now buy them. I will be sending out an email blast. I encourage you guys to jump onto our email list. Listen, I promise you, okay, I rarely send out emails. The only time that I send out an email is when we have a sale. Black Friday, I send out an email before Black Friday, or, well, actually it is before Black Friday, that has all the details. I'll send out an email when something big like this happens where we're now going to release these as singles, these shadows. What else? That's it. That's pretty much all I send emails for. You may get at the most 5 emails a year from me. So I encourage you to jump on our email list. I promise you, you're not going to get bombarded with a buttload of emails. I pinky swear. But I am going to send an email to let you know when the singles are going to go live. They should be, you'll see them trickle in, and in a sold out state over the night. And then tomorrow they will be released. Okay, so let's see. Let me check the chat. Where did I leave off at? It's like a terracotta that's been in the sun. Okay, this is about Ember Rain. It's like a terracotta that's been in the sun for years. So gorgeous. It is. I believe you're talking about Ember Rain because it has like that corally brown. I'm telling you, this color is so, and this is just a really light swatch in the pan. Look at, that's just a soft swatch in the pan. Look at those colors. Ember Rain, if you guys love this, look for it. It's going to be available as a single. Gorgeous. I'm so excited for that one. Okay, is it flaky like Nokomis? Frostbane is not, that's just a soft swipe in the pan. If you're talking about Frostbane here, and I'm assuming you are because this is like a third cousin of Nokomis, just because it does have a colored base. That's just a soft, I'm going to even spread this out more. It's the same swatch, I'm just spreading out more. It's not as flaky. This is what's left over on my finger. It's not as flaky as Nokomis, no. I'll show you what the pan looks like. This is my personal pan. I'll show you what the pan looks like that I use. That's what the pan looks like. So I'm swatching out of my personal pans and not the not this one. These are pretty pans. These are fresh pressed pans. Okay, let's see. Locke says Nokomis is her baby. If you guys don't follow Locke Maiden on Instagram, I can't share photos here on YouTube. She also has a YouTube channel as well. If you want to share your channel in the chat, Locke, go ahead and do it, because on the replay, you know how you can watch, like people can watch the live stream, so they may be able to click on it possibly once after this video ends. But she did a full on, like, to me it was like a midnight goddess look where she used Nokomis to highlight her like décolletage, her collarbones, her face, everything. It was beautiful. I just don't love texture. If you've ever tried Fairy Fire, that's my jam, like butter. Okay, yeah, these ones are, they do have, they're not as, well, actually, let me see if they feel the same. If we're talking about feel-wise, the way they feel, where is my Fairy Fire? Do I have that in another? I probably don't even have it up here, do I? Nope, that's not it. They feel, I would say if you want to just try one, because all of these pretty much feel the same. Fairy Fire, there you are. So let me see. I have all of our palettes, most of the shades. I still have to, I have gaps because I have to fill in what I'm trying to organize all of our shadows into these palettes so that I can do, like, I want to do some cool videos with these. Like my Swatch It Sunday videos here on YouTube, like just pull a color palette like this and then we can go through and swatch some of them. So I'm trying to get all of them set. So this one, okay, so here's Fairy Fire. Let me pull this out. That's what Fairy Fire looks like in the pan. And let me see, texture wise, oh, I took that swatch off. So on the finger, that does look smooth like butter on the finger when you swatch it, right? And then with, I'm going to use Frostbane. With Frostbane, oop, wrong way. And then let me swatch that on my other finger. Maybe that'll help you see the texture difference. Okay, I swirled my finger in the pan about, let me do one more swirl. That's what it looks like in the pan. So it does have, you can kind of see like on the edge, it does kind of have like a little bit of texture, but swatched, I want to say they feel similar. Not the same, but very close. That swipe felt very close. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but hey, I'm trying. So there's Fairy Fire, if anybody's interested. That one's like a rainbow. Okay, so I hope that helped. Let me wipe off my fingers. Let's see. Mystic Moon Pie's little brother. Yes. Did you get filled in? I hope so. I'm inspired to use my Mystic Cove collection tomorrow. Oh, cool. I'm so excited. Thank you, Dawn, for letting her know, for filling her in. I didn't know if anybody said. I can't believe my first collection was Phantom Orbs. Your first collection was Phantom Orbs? Brandon, I just swatched. What did I make? My Beetlejuice palette. Did you watch the Beetlejuice video? Is this it? Let me see. Where's my Beetlejuice palette? Here it is. And what did I take out? Oh, I took out Storm Rider from Phantasia. Let me put it back in. This is a palette that I built, but I used Storm Rider in my Beetlejuice palette, and I had Water Mist in here. And then I ended up swatching a couple of others. I did something. I don't remember what it was, but I swatched the Phantom Orbs. It's in one of my videos, I think. Hi, Hannah. I hope you're still here. If you are, hi. Thank you for stopping by. Phantom Orbs, I want to say yes. Maybe closer to the 3-year mark. 2020? Maybe 20. They came out, I know they came out during Black Friday or before Black Friday. And I think you're right. I think it was about that time. Yes, go check out that video. I did the look in the Beetlejuice. For any of you watching on the replay, if you have not seen my Beetlejuice inspired palette, all with the Devinah shades, check it out. This is my favorite. I cannot put this palette. I can't take these shades and put them back into my other palettes because, I mean, this is just so cute. I cannot do it. Well, I took out Storm Rider and put it in Phantasia so I could show you guys the full palette, but I cannot. This is so cute. And I never ever realized, we've had the Aurora Flares for a while now, and I never realized that Polaris from the Aurora Flares is like a Beetlejuice color. It shifts green, blue to purple. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Perfect for if you're going haywire with Beetlejuice right now. This is the perfect Beetlejuice shade. I use Water Mist with Fairy Fire all the time. Yes. Oh, okay, here we go. Hannah knows 2022. Okay, so it's been 2 years. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah is our residential librarian. Hannah, actually, I'm glad Hannah is here too. She has a YouTube channel as well, and she has swatched quite a lot of our collections, especially, well, Hannah, would you say you swatched a lot of the collections or just a lot of the singles that you've purchased? Because I know you've purchased a ton of singles from us. I would say it's probably more singles than collections, maybe? I don't know. Polaris is the best of the Auroras. Yes. Actually, Midnight Sun is an extension to the Aurora Flares. And you know me and my little black heart, Midnight Sun is my favorite from the Aurora Flares. Okay, so that was it for today's video. You guys, I'm so excited. I had this freaking hair that just flew right up into, you know what, where I wanted to just, from everybody asking, are you ever going to create a pellet? Are you ever going to create a pellet? I finally like took the bull by the horns and came out with Phantasia. And in a way, I feel like I kind of left my single shadow lovers in the dust, because I'm telling you, there's a whole community of people that just love single shadows. And a lot of them are not even on social media. When I tell you guys that people send me emails or DMs on Instagram, I think I get more, what would you call it, like correspondence? I get more inquiries by email than I do DMs. I'm all in the morning. First thing I do to start off my workday is check my inbox. And I'm just going through emails. I get so much correspondence by email, and it's fun. It's almost like having pen pals. For those of you that are in your 40s and remember what pen pals are, because I don't think the kids nowadays even know what a pen pal is. But I had so many people ask about releasing singles from Phantasia, and I'm excited that we finally came to the decision to let's do it. Let's release the singles. We'll hold on to the rest of the pellets to keep with the bundle, and we'll let the singles go. So I'm so excited for that. I hope you guys are too. Okay, so Hannah, if you go to Hot Vegan Hannah on YouTube, this is her little profile picture that you see right here. Where is it? Right there. And her name is there too, Hot Vegan Hannah. She has not just Devinah, but all indie brands. And she mostly will, I don't know if she's now doing more of the brands that actually get their pellets labbed. But like she does a lot of Devinah, a lot of Luxie when Luxie was around. She does Glaminatrix, which I believe is a mixture of labbed pellets and handmade products. So you'll get a good mix of videos by watching her. And if you're curious about other Devinah shades, she has a wealth of videos, and I think even a playlist. So give her channel some love. Hi, Kelly. Oh, you're good. I'm almost finished. But thank you for coming. Oh my God. I wish you were here. Or I wish I had power yesterday, because it would have been so fun. Hi, Jen. Thank you for making it. Okay, so Kelly, Jen, and anybody else who is here but not in the chat, Phantasia singles will be available. You're going to start seeing the singles trickle in, because I'm not done with work. I'm done with work for the day and jumped on. That's why this video is at 5. But I'm not done with work, because I got to get the singles into the shop, and it's a lot of work to get products listed on Shopify. So I'm going to start that after dinner, start getting those loaded up, and then get the rest loaded up tomorrow morning. So I don't know if I'm going to make them available. If I do, available meaning I'm going to make them like show them online, but they'll be in a sold out status. I don't know yet how I'm going to do it, but I will be sending out an email. I'll announce it here in my community tab, and I'll also announce it on Instagram. Anybody having problems with Instagram? In just 1 week, I was at 92.2 thousand followers, 92.2 thousand. I looked at my follower count. I never pay attention to follower count, but I looked at it yesterday and I'm at 91.7. So how many is that? That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 500 followers in 1 week. I don't know what's wrong with Instagram, but I'm so glad to be here on YouTube, because at least we have this, you know? Oh, you're welcome, Hannah. You deserve it. You're driving home. Be safe, Jen. Thank you for stopping in. And you're driving home and you're chatting in the chat. I hope you're using voice text. Yes, and Locks, Hannah's video and Lock Maiden's video. See, look at this is what I'm telling you guys. Kelly says this is good news for so many people. I know a lot of people had a couple they were drooling over. I love the pellet even more than I thought I would, so I'm glad to have the whole family. Okay, so even Kelly knows people that just there's a big community of handmade single shadows. There's a lot of people out there. Taking a break from Instagram this month, so not sure what is going on over there. Well, for those of you that are here on YouTube and follow on Instagram, I actually stopped posting on our Devinah Cosmetics page for almost 2 months. And then when I started back up posting, that's when I know, well, it was a week ago. It's been a week since the drop. And I did some research, and it looks like there's a lot of accounts that have had this happen to them. And then I also saw that if you, there's a setting that you can change that Instagram just updated to, where if you have to uncheck flagged. Okay, if people follow you, they'll get flagged for review. It's called flagged for review. So you have to uncheck that so that anybody can follow you. Otherwise, you have to manually approve people. And I did have like 144 people that were flagged for review. So I don't know. I turned that option off. I don't know if anything's going to happen. I really don't. The follower count doesn't really bother me. It's just when you're a small business and you're trying, what bothers me is the engagement. When you're a small business, like we're a handmade, pretty much home-based business. Our studio is here on our residential property. And when you rely on just social media to get your stuff out there, it's a little nerve-wracking when your engagement is low. Like if I'm posting something and my post is only going out to 300 people out of 90,000 plus, that's not good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I only go on Instagram to chat sometimes. Yep. Oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love chatting with you too on Instagram. All right, cool. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. For those of you that are catching the replay, again, I appreciate you for just clicking on this channel. I know that the lives don't get pushed to the algorithm. So for those of you that do watch this, if you could just throw a thumbs up on this video, that would help so much. If you could share the news once I post it, reshare it on Instagram or share this video, whatever you can do just to help out, that would be greatly appreciated. I have so much fun coming on here on YouTube with you guys. I'm trying to be consistent and go on lives Sundays and Wednesdays. Sundays are going to be 10 o'clock lives. And I think I'm going to do my Wednesday lives at 10 a.m. as well. How do you guys feel about that? Is that bad? It's just easier for me work-wise. Is that a good idea for those of you that do like to hang out? Would 10 o'clock work? Would it not? Let me know, because I want to make sure that I'm here, you know, doing the dang thing with you guys. So let me know. Let me know if 10 o'clock on Wednesdays works. AM works. 10 o'clock Pacific time works for you as well. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. I'm so excited. Phantasia singles are now going to be available to you, where you can pick out whichever ones you want. So when you are ready, whoop, wrong one. When you guys are ready, Frostbane, I'm telling you, this one is so pretty. It's the one that's in my inner corner. Gorgeous. But so are these mattes here. If you're a matte person, you love mattes. I love these two. All the shimmers, Ember Rain, gorgeous. Ember Rain and Estrella together are really pretty, these two here. So I'm so excited for you guys to finally give these a try and pick up any of the singles that may have caught your eye. So with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you on Sunday.